What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Nerd Show. I'm back with more Star Wars Black Series figures, and this time we have the really cool Walmart exclusive Clone Wars figures. So this was a small wave that they released exclusively at Walmart, but it's cool that we get some figures from the last season of the Clone Wars. So in this wave, we got Ahsoka Tano, a 332nd Ahsoka Trooper, the Mandalorian Loyalist, and a Mandalorian Super Commando, and these all look super cool. And this is our first set of doing the figures that have the cool boxes where you can put them together side by side like this and make like a little picture and stuff. So these are our first ones that we're looking at personally. But first up here, we've got Ahsoka, and she looks really cool. So again, she is a little bit older, so she doesn't look like her young child self, but still looks very cool. We then get her 332nd Ahsoka Trooper, which looks awesome. Again, with the 501st armor, but has the modified helmet to match with Ahsoka's face. And then we got the Mandalorian Loyalist, which just looks like a pretty normal Mandalorian in all blue and gray armor, so that looks awesome as well. And then we finally get the Mandalorian Super Commando, which has the modified armor to go with Darth Maul, with the Maul spikes on his head and everything, and the Maul type paint. So very awesome there. So all four really awesome figures, and I'm super excited we were able to get these. So we ordered these a long time ago, like when they first went up for pre-order on Walmart, but we kept getting them delayed, and I was convinced that they were just going to get canceled because a lot of our Walmart orders have been canceled. But we were lucky enough that they shipped all the figures, so I'm super excited that we got them all. But now I'm going to open these and we will check these figures out together, and I'm super excited to look at these. So we're starting off with the Ahsoka here, and she just looks absolutely incredible. This is such a good looking figure. So again, this is Ahsoka from the season 7 of the Clone Wars, so she is a little bit older. So there's a look at her face, and you can see she has the all orange skin, of course all the white painting there around her face, the nice blue eyes and stuff, and then she has the head tails and stuff from her species. I can never know how to say the name of the species, but she's just like Shakti, which is one of my favorite Jedi, so that makes me like Ahsoka as well. But just looks very nice with the all white skin, I guess you'd say, and then the blue like lines and stuff going down even there to the back. And then she's in a nice like dark grayish blue outfit, has some nice silver details there, especially there up on her chest and around on her arms. And then she has some more silver here with some like metal and stuff that goes into a skirting, so she has a flap there on the back, the two there on the sides, and the one on the back. On her arm she has some sleeves that go all the way up to her elbows, where she has some metal and some buttons and stuff going on there, as you can see. And then she's got black leggings that go into some knee-high gray boots, which look really nice. So has the nice covering there over the top of the actual boot part, just look really nice overall. So for her movements though, her head there can twist side to side. She can look down and look up, just barely any movements at all back and forth, just because of the tails and stuff on her head. Doesn't get a whole lot of range. Her shoulders come up 90 degrees, and even has a butterfly joint. Not too many females get butterfly joints. Of course, it doesn't move very much, but it does have that in there. And then of course they can rotate all the way around. Then we got the single elbow joint that bends up there probably about 90 degrees and has the rotation. And then her wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. She has the ab crunch there, so crunch forward and back, and can twist all the way around. Her hips come up 90 degrees there, out to the side just a little bit. Her skirting kind of gets in the way there, so you can't go too far. But she does have a thigh twist up in there, and then she has a double knee joint that bends up only that far. And then her foot can flex back and forth. It's on a weird ball joint, so it kind of has just some additional movements there. And if you get the boot up under the covering there, you get a little higher range. If not, it just kind of sticks there. But you get back and forth there, and of course they can twist side to side a little bit. So this is just such an incredible looking figure. I love it so much. And then she comes with her two lightsabers, so she'll get her normal lightsaber and then her shorter one, since she does like to do a weird lightsabers. And they even have the little pegs here, so you can put them into the holes there on her skirting. It's kind of hard though, like I tried putting them in, but it just kind of pushes them in and stuff and doesn't really go in. But I'm sure you can get them worked around in there, but I'm going to go ahead and just stick them into her hands. So there we got the lightsabers, and she just looks super badass there. This is such an incredible figure. I wish it was more available than just like at Walmart, and I know many people haven't even been able to find them. They just look so cool. I wish more people were able to get this figure. It just looks awesome. And next up, we've got the 332nd Clone Trooper, and again, this is also known as the Ahsoka's Clone Trooper. And if you didn't know, the 332nd is a division of the 501st Legion, and the 501st is kind of like a very popular group. But of course, they do go out with Anakin and attack the Jedi Temple and kill all the kids and all that sort of fun stuff. But still cool looking clones overall, because they have the white armor, but then they have all the blue detailings on them. So we have the 332nd Trooper here, of course, with all the new painting on its face to match like Ahsoka. It's supposed to have her orange like, you know, face, and then all the lines and stuff that she has her on her face, it's supposed to match it. And it is a phase 2 clone helmet, so you can see the details with like the breathers and stuff there on the chin and the whole mouth design. So that kind of signifies as the phase 2. But I really like the orange paint, so it does like, it's all like messed up and squiggly and stuff, so it does look like it's, you know, kind of hand painted on there and everything. So it's cool that we do get a figure of that, because, you know, it's just a normal clone trooper we've got multiple times, but just that additional helmet paint on there and stuff that make it go with Ahsoka, that is just really cool. But then, as I mentioned, just in the normal clone armor, it does have the blue detailings of the 501st, so we do have the blue on the shoulders, blue right down the center, blue there right around the wrist, lines going down the legs and there on the bottom of the knee pads. And as you can see, one of our shoulder pads keeps falling off once again. They don't do a very good job of sticking these shoulder pads on the clone troopers. But for moving, so his head there can twist all the way around, and he can look up and down just a little bit, not a whole lot of range. If we go ahead and just remove this shoulder pad, the shoulders do come up there 90 degrees usually, but this one can go over a little bit more. But it also has a little bit of a butterfly joint in there, which is cool. And of course, they can rotate all the way around. It's got a single elbow joint that bends up to 90 degrees there and has the rotation, and the wrist that can twist all the way around and flex back and forth. We then have the ab crunch, so forward and back, and can twist all the way around. Hips come up just a little bit, but if you get them twist out to the side, they can come up to 90 degrees there and out to the side that far. We've got thigh twist, of course, up in there, and the single knee joint that only bends up that far but has the twist in it as well. And then the foot can flex back and forth a little bit there and twist side to side. So overall, it's still just your standard clone trooper. And then accessories he comes with, we get the DC-15 blaster rifle, so just one of the long rifles that the clones all come with, and then the standard DC-15S blaster carbine. And again, this is the gun we get with every single clone trooper. So they got the 332nd trooper ready to go into battle and battle alongside Ahsoka, of course, until Order 66. And next up, we have the Mandalorian Loyalist, and so this looks very cool, just your like standard Mandalorian figure. So again, from the Clone Wars, this is pretty much what all the Mandalorians just basically look like. Again, so they have a lot of blue details, so a lot of blue there around on their helmet. Of course, the helmet we've seen multiple times with like Boba Fett, Jango Fett, the Mandalorian now. So just like your pretty standard Mandalorian helmet, but it has the blue like T-line, as I call it there. So it looks pretty awesome. It has a grayish blue under outfit there, but then on the outside has all gray armor, so it has probably like a Beskar armor here, just all painted in gray. Belt around the waist, some gauntlets there on its arm with all sorts of weapons. Looks like we have the pin missiles and everything there on the gauntlets. Some holsters there on the legs with two of their guns, some knee pads with the blasters on the side of them, and then just the armored boots. Oh, and of course they have the jetpack on the back there as well, which looks pretty awesome. It's mostly all gray, has some of the blue color kind of mixed into it, and then some red detailings, which look awesome. So for the movements on this figure, the head can twist all the way around, and it can look up and down. There's not a whole lot of range. Shoulders come up 90 degrees there and can rotate all the way around. We do have a single elbow joint there that bends up just a little bit. And we also have kind of like a bicep twist. It's under the bicep there, but it has the twist around there. And then the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth a little bit, but the gauntlet's kind of in the way. No ab crunch or anything in there, just a little bit of a shake back and forth, but it has a twist at the waist that can twist all the way around. Hips come up 90 degrees and out to the side, that far thigh twist right in there. Double knee joint that's real stiff on these figures, so you have to kind of get them to bend up there, but it can go all the way up and kick his own butt. And then the foot can flex back and forth and twist side to side. And as you can already kind of see with this figure, we do get two guns with it. So we get just the pretty much standard West Star 33 blaster pistol, so it's just like the normal Mandalorian pistol. So go ahead and take and stick these in his hands. So there we got the Mandalorian Loyalist all decked out with his guns and everything. Just looks super cool. Not like the best movements overall with this figure, just a little bit limited probably because of all like the armor and stuff, but just the coolness factor of this is just off the charts, and it just looks absolutely amazing. Just another great figure for this set. And then finally, identical to the Loyalist, we have the Mandalorian Super Commando. So this is a part of the group that served under Darth Maul, so that's why they ended up changing up their armor to look more like Darth Maul with all the black and red paint. So you can see even there on like all of the armor piece and stuff, especially there on the helmet with all the horns and stuff, just like Darth Maul has all the horns on his head along with the black and red paint as well. Just looks super cool. Even some little spikes there on the shoulder pads and stuff. So again, these are the people that are serving under Darth Maul, and it just looks incredible. But it is the exact same figure as the Mandalorian Loyalist, so not anything really different going on here, just the overall look. Has the exact same jetpack, just not all the different colors going on there. And again, the armor is different. The under outfit is more of like a brownish gray color compared to the bluish gray, but again, everything else is the same. So the head can twist all the way around, look down and look up, same exact movement, shoulders up 90 degrees and rotate around. Has that lower bicep twist there, single elbow joint that only bends up a little bit, and the wrist twist around and flex back and forth. No ab crunch, but twist all the way around at the waist. Hips come up 90 out to the side of that far, thigh twist, double knee joint. Again, these are real stiff on this figure and can kick his own butt. And the foot flexes back and forth and twists side to side. And just like the Loyalist, he comes with the West Star blaster, but it's in a darker silver color compared to the other one. So we'll put these in his hands. So there we got the Super Commando looking all badass stuff. Looks very awesome. And if we throw in the Loyalist there, you can see they look exactly the same in all the different ways, just obviously different paint colors stuff, but just looks super cool. So that's to be it for our Star Wars Clone Wars Season 7 figures here, where we got the Ahsoka Trooper, the Mandalorian Loyalist, and the Mandalorian Super Commando. All very cool looking figures. Like I said, I wish these were more readily available because I think they're such good good looking figures that everyone should be able to get them, but unfortunately they're exclusive and really hard to find. But I hope you're able to find these and be able to pick them up because they just look incredible, especially the Ahsoka. But let me know what you thought of these figures down in the comments down below, and have you been able to pick these up for yourself? But I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, let me know with a thumbs up on the video and hit that subscribe button to see more. But thank you all for watching. I hope you stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.